My father died when I was 6. You knew that, right? Yeah, he had Huntington's disease. It destroys the brain, affects your muscle control, leads to dementia. It's a nasty disease. It's genetic. It terrified my mother that I might have it, so they ran tests on me when I was a kid. But I came up clean, you know. My father felt very ill when I was 4 or 5. Spent a lot of time in the hospital. My mother would tell me many stories about my father. Like, she would talk to about, excuse me. My mother would tell me so many stories about my father. She would talk about him all the time. I knew about his personality, how he treated people. I even knew how he liked his steaks cooked, medium rare, just like you. I knew things about my father. I had a lot of information. It's because people would tell me these things and they would paint this picture of my father for me. And I always pretended that was who I saw too, who I remembered, but it was a lie. In truth, I only had one real, actual memory of my father. It must have been right before he died. My mother would take me to the hospital and I would visit him, and I remember the smell of the chemicals. It was as if they used every cleaning product they could find in a 50-mile radius. Like, they didn't want you to smell the sick people. And then there was this stench of Lysol and bleach. It was like it was coating your lungs. Anyway, there on the bed, lying on the bed, is my father. He's all twisted up. And my mom, she puts me on her lap and she's sitting on the bed next to him so I can get a good look at him. But really, he just scares me. He's looking right at me. But I can't even be sure if he knows who I am. And your grandmother, she's there talking, trying to be cheerful, you know, as she does. The only thing I can remember is him breathing. And this rattling sound, like if you were shaking an empty spray paint can, like there's nothing in him. Anyway, that's the only real memory I have of my father. And I don't want you to think of me the way I was last night. I don't want that to be the last memory you have of me when I'm gone.